The approach heading right. Okay, coming out of the second cut. Could be dicey. Let's see what he does. And this is our third shot. And there we go. On to the green, leaving that bunker behind. All right, and if he sinks this next putt, we go Dormy. And I think this one's going left to right. Oh, so close. And with this putt, you could save par. Good luck. This one looks like it has a little bit of a break to the left. Just a little too much pace on that one. And this one's just about 6 feet. And he needs this next putt to send things into Dormy. All right, he dropped that one in there, and that's going to win the hole. Well, we'll have to move on from that. You lost the hole, but more to play. And the ninth is a par 4. All right, let's launch this into the atmosphere, preferably hitting the fairway. Yikes. And here's our second shot on the ninth. All right, this one's about 125 yards out. Heading a little bit to the left on the approach. Let's see how he deals with this bunker shot. And from the bunker. Ooh, he was close. Nice tempo on that chip, just nice and easy. Well done. Okay, this putt, and you can win the hole. Okay, this match has one playoff hole to rule them all. The winner will be crowned one way or another. All right, let's take this pressure and put it to use. We're first off the tee in this playoff. We got to drop this one right next to the pin, show them how it's done. He's ready to tee off. Let's see what happens here with him. And they're choosing the 6 iron here. All right, we ended up closest to the pin after all the tee shots are done. That's great news. All right, this is it. You sink this, and you win in the playoff. And I think this one's breaking pretty hard, right to left. Oh, too bad. And this is a very long putt for him. Let's see what he does. Looks like he's put a good stroke on it. And from there, not a bad result. All right, if this putt goes down, you're going to take this in a playoff. All right, starting this out to the left. All right, I have faith in you. Let's win this playoff right here. Just a little bit aggressive there. Here's our look at a double bogey. And he's got this to win in a playoff. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Just a short putt. We can move on now. Okay, that'll just about do it for me here today. Great work in the playoff. Just couldn't squeak out the win in the end, which is totally fine. Good luck next time. See ya. Hi there, my name's John McCarthy, and I would like to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Let's get this in gear. And today we have match play ready to kick off. All right, let's go. Nicely struck. He's ready to let her rip here. Let's see what he does. Well, he's hoping this one sticks to the fairway. And that'll end up in the first cut, and just barely, too. Setting up with an elevated green. This might call for some extra distance. Come on, ball, have a sit. And as it turns out, you're on the green, which is good. I thought that one was going to be long. I will say, though, you do a long putt left over. Looks like this one's going left. Oh, that chip almost went. All right, drop this and you'll go one up on your opponent. You got a downhill putt here, breaking to the right. All right, good effort from there. And you'll go one up on your opponent if you can just sink this putt. All right, we're in there. You've won this hole. Great work. All right, you are one up after the first hole. And teeing it up on the second hole. And hopefully this one's nice and safe in the fairway. All right, let's see how he does on this hole. And here we go with his second shot. Setting this one up 145 yards away. Could use a bit of a kick to the right. And that'll do. Grab your putter. This is an insanely long putt for this guy. I don't know what's going to go down. And I think this one's breaking to the left. Looks like he started this one out right. Almost. Okay, this one looks like it'll break to the right. No, that was tough. It's a little bit too hard on that one. Okay, here's our par putt. Okay, he's got 2 feet to go here. And the putt drops. And that hole will be halved. Okay, let's knock this close. Third hole, par 3. You know what to do. Nice swing on that. Nice approach. Good stuff. All right, interested to see what he has in store for us here. And here's their 8-iron. Sinking this next putt will be for his par. I think he's on the right track here. And that's not a bad effort. You'll be 2 up on the match if you sink this putt. And after that hole, you are 2 up on your friend. And sliding into this par 4 fourth hole, let's see what you can do. And let's see how this tee shot fares for him. And from around 200 yards out, let's see what he does. Okay, green is below us from here. Okay, you can go 3 up for the match if you sink this putt. And this one looks like it's going downhill and to the right. This one's looking decent. Birdie putt and everything, wasn't it? This putt's about 14 feet out. Looks like this putt will track a bit. Ooh, and as that drops in, that's his par. And if you sink this, you'll be all square with your friend on the hole. And that hole will be halved. All right, ready to go here on the 5th hole. Great swing. And he's just about ready to tee off. Let's see how he does. All right, he's going to wind up in the deep rough. All right, setting up now at about 200 yards away. Okay, on the green, that's good. But the bad part is you're still pretty far away from the cup. I don't know if this one has enough from the rough. Okay, he's hitting from the rough here. And if he drops this, it'll save par. It looks like this one's breaking right to left. Yeah, looks like he's put on a good line here. Okay, not a bad effort from that distance. Drop this putt, and you'll go 3 up. Looks like this putt goes downhill to the right. Oh, come on. All right, this putt to go 3 up on your opponent. And you're 3 up on your friend after that hole. And here we go. Par 5, 6 holes ahead of us. Looking fine from the tee here. And let's see how this hole goes down for him. Let's see what his second shot looks like. And here's our second shot on the 6th. There you go. This is shaping up. Putting for eagle next. Okay, he's setting up from the green side sand. Oh, and he gets it to drop. What? That was a nice little chip shot. And you will be victorious if you can sink this putt. Ooh, the dreaded double break here. It goes right, and then it dives a bit to the left. Just a little too much power. All right, it's simple. Sink this, win match. Oh my, wish I could have given you that one. And if you sink this putt, it will take this match to Dormy. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. And the 7th hole is a par 4. Good shot. And he's ready to go. Let's see how this hole goes for him. And he's trying to get out of this deep rough. Let's see how this goes. We've got about 130 yards to go here. Hitting into this green with a bit of a down slope, and don't want this one to get away from you. Come on, give us a kick to the right. All right, drop this one in. This one for birdie. This one's going left to right. Pretty hard break, too. Yeah, I'll take that from that distance. And he needs this to win the hole. I think this putt looks like it's going left to right. Setting up a 5-foot putt here. Okay, you have won the match. Congratulations. Walking away here 3 up on your opponent. Fine work. All right, thank you so much for the round. That was great to spend a little time outdoors with you, and hopefully we'll see you soon. Hi there, my name's John McCarthy, welcoming you as always to PGA Tour 2K25. Let me tell you, things are fixing to get fun right now. Today we start with a par 4 first hole. Let's start by piping this up the middle and then we'll see what happens from there. Okay, time to send it. Good. Okay, this one's about 135 to the pin. Oh, that'll do. Okay, he's setting up for birdie here. Let's see what happens. Starting this way out to the right. Let's watch it. And this putt to go one up for the match. Oh, come on. Come on, ball. 6 feet to the cup. A little bit too much power into that putt. And this one's for bogey. And if he sinks this next putt, he'll go one up. And he's got that to drop. That's going to win the hole. And unfortunately, you're one down after the first hole. All right, let's go. We got a par 4 on the second hole. This one looks pretty good. Should be in the fairway. Okay, let's rip this out into the fairway. Okay, he's setting up his second shot here. This one's about 120 yards out. And 28 feet from the cup. This one's breaking left to right. It's also downhill. And if he sinks this, he will go 2 up. Looks like a bit of a break in this one to the right. Ooh, almost. And this one for par. And let's see, he's setting up now, 2-footer. And that putt will go. And that hole will be halved. And this one's a par 4 here on the 3rd. All right, give this a rip. That'll work. And this shot is around 170 yards away. That was good. Going with the 9-iron. And this is his look at a par putt. All right, sink this and you'll take the hole. And it drops. There we go. That's what we want. And after that hole, we're all square. Okay, it's a lengthy par 4. Great swing. And let's see how he does on this hole. Okay, he's in the fairway bunker. Let's tune in, see what he does. And here's our second shot on the 4th. And I don't think there's enough on this one from the sand. Well, you can't hit them all. Great chip shot there, pure. That's pure. And this putt right here will put him at 1 up. Got that one to drop, and that will win the hole. And your friend over there is 1 up after that one. All right, lovely little par 3 here for the 5th. Taking this one with the 8-iron. Well, let's see what you got. And we're going right of the pin. Well, it's unlucky. Missed the green on that approach. Here's our second shot on the 5th. 7-foot putt coming up. And he's looking at this putt here to have the hole. Okay, that putt's done. And that hole's halved. And now the par 4 6th. All right, let's go. Let's launch this one out there. That'll do nicely. Okay, this one's around 165 yards out. And here we have a very long putt to contend with. And this one's breaking pretty hard to the right. And if this next putt drops, he'll go 2 up. And this one's, I think, going left to right. And this next putt for the par. He's got 3 feet to go. And that hole will be halved. All right, 7th hole now, and it's a par 4. All right, let's let this one go. Oh, dear gracious, you just tattooed that one. And this one is around 80 yards from the pin. Might be a little strong. And here's our second shot on the 7th. And here you go. This for the birdie. An uphill putt, moving right to left. Well, this one's looking good so far. All right, maybe next putt we can drop it. And if he sinks this next putt, he's going to go 2 up on you. Look out. This one seems to be tilting left to right. Oh! And now this from 5 feet. All right, tap this one on in. We'll head to the next. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. Okay, par 3 for the 8th hole. Going with the hybrid. And let's see what you do off the tee here. Yep, that was a good swing. Well done. All right, here's his second shot. Okay, second shot here on the 8th hole. Ooh, bad break. All right, you need this to save par. Let's drop this in. Oh, come on, be nice. And this next putt to win the match. Okay, and after you've conceded that putt to your opponent, this match play event is over. Well, this one is over and you couldn't pull out the win. Your friend will walk away 2 up over you at the end of this one. All right, thank you so much for playing. That's going to do it for me. Hopefully we'll see you again soon. Hello there, my name is John McCarthy, and let me be the first to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. I love the competition that can go down when we have match play. This is going to be fun, I think. All right, let's go. Full send. Here we go. All right, let's send this ball away. Oh my goodness, you pounded that drive. Looks like he's around 130 yards out from here. The approach is heading a bit to the right. Okay, second shot here on the first. Nice shot. That'll do. Oh my, almost in with the chip. Okay, this putt to go one up on your friend. I think it starts off straight enough, then turns a bit to the right. Bit long on that one. And for the par, this one just has a little tiny break to the right, I think. And that putt drops on in there. Good touch. All right, if he drops this, he's going to have the hole. Everybody's all square after that first one. And the second hole, we have a par 4. Let's go. Okay, let's go. Pound this one into the fairway. We've got about 110 yards to go here. Setting up for our third shot. And this putt's going to put him one up. This one looks like it's moving a bit to the right here. Oh! About a dozen feet to the hole from here. Looks like this one starts off straight enough, but then it should go to the right. Just, yeah, a little too much on there. And if he sinks this next putt, he'll go one up. And as he drops that one to the bottom, he has also won this hole. And after that one, your opponent is one up. And it's a par 3 for the third hole. Taking this one with the 9-iron. All right, let's go. And here's what you're dealing with for a birdie. You got a downhill putt here. It's breaking to the left. A little bit too firm on that one. Okay, and if he sinks this next putt, he will go 2 up. It's breaking to the left, I think. 8 feet to the cup. And here he goes, putting for par. And there we go. And that hole will be halved. All right, and as we head now to the fourth hole, we have a par 4. Looks like this one's in the fairway. All right, bombs away. Let's see what happens here. Let's go. You absolutely demolished that drive. And 200 yards or so to the pin. This one could end up in the rough. Not sure, though. All right, and we have rolled into the second cut here. They're going with the 5-iron here. And if he sinks this, he will go 2 up. I think this is going to go right to left. Ooh. Okay, you need this to go, this to save par. Just a little too much pace on that one. Lining up for a 9-foot putt here. And this one looks like it's kind of moving from the left to the right. A little too hard. And this one will be for double bogey. All right, your opponent's going to let you have that one. Let's head to the next hole. Okay, he's going to win the hole with that one. Well, things didn't go our way on that one. And the 5th hole, we have a par 5. Okay, let's smash this one out there. I approve. And 240 yards to the pin from here. Let's see what he does. This one's heading left. Okay, that green is well below us, so we might need a little less club. Well, look at you putting for eagle now. That's fine work. Fine work indeed. All right, 3rd shot for him. We got this putt to win the hole. Oh, right by. He's got 12 feet to go here. Looks like this one's breaking to the right. And in there for the birdie. All right, you need this putt to drop if you want to have the hole. And that hole will be halved. All right, par 4 for us on the 6th hole. All right, let's go. Pound this one out there. Good shot. And this shot is clocking in around 115 yards from the pin. Taking a look at the elevated green from here. That's a safe shot. And from this incredible distance, let's see what he pulls out here. I think this one's breaking to the left. Okay, you've got this to win the hole. This one's going up the hill and to the left. Oh, look at this thing. Oh, it was a good stroke. Almost had the birdie. Setting this one up about 8 feet out. Oh, almost. All right, this putt for his bogey. And that putt safely in its home. All right, you'll take this hole if you sink this putt. That was a good hole, making up some ground on your friend here. And the 7th hole is upon us. I like that. Okay, he appears to be ready to roll on this one. Let's see how this tee shot goes. And this is somewhere around 150 yards from the pin. Second shot here on the 7th. My worst fears realized. Heading to the bunker. Setting up in the bunker. And from the greenside sand, let's have a nice out here. There we go, on the green, good stuff. And if this next putt drops, he'll go 2 up. I think this one's going left to right. Lining up a 6-foot putt here. And if he sinks this next putt, he's going to go 2 up. All right, he gets it to go, and that will win the hole. Okay, par 3 for the 8th. Okay, they're going with the pitching wedge here. Okay, let's see what you can do off of this tee. Nice, pure swing, great stuff. Nice approach, pin high, that's where we like it. And here's his second shot. He's a long way out here. He's got a long putt to deal with. I don't know, what do you think? I think it's breaking to the left. Oh, almost in there. And he's got this left for the bogey. And that will do. Okay, this putt, and you can win the hole. And after that hole, your friend is one up for the match. And here we go on the 9th. And the tee shot's looking decent. And he's ready to tee off here. Let's see how this goes. And this one's about 160 yards from the pin. This one's heading a little bit too much to the right. And this putt is very, very long. Just do what you can. See if we can get this close maybe. Oh, no. 9 feet to go. Looks like this one will break a bit to the left. No, that was tough. It's a little bit too hard on that one. And I'm kind of hoping for him now. If he sinks this, he wins the match. This time, you didn't end up on top. Maybe next time, though. There is always next time. And that'll be it for me here today. Thanks for taking me around the course with you. I had a great time out there. Hopefully we'll see you again real soon. Hello there, my name's John McCarthy, and first of all, welcome to the nature. Second, welcome to PGA Tour 2K25. Guess what? It's time for the golf. Just doing the front 9 today, I guess. Let's see if you can go low today. And he's ready to let her rip. Let's see how this hole goes. This could roll into the rough, I think. All right, first cut. Let's do this. That couldn't be what you intended, but yeah, we'll deal with it. And this one's from around 75 yards out. He's setting up in the green side rough. And this putt right here will put him at 1 up. I think we got a right to left break on this one. I think he's put it on a good line. Oh, and he makes it. And after that one, your opponent is 1 up for the match. All right, let's go. We got a par 4 on the second hole. All right, let's send it. There we go. Great contact. All right, we've got an elevated green. Might need some more club. Good shot out there. Nicely played. And this will be his second shot. And they're going with the pitching wedge. And he's in the green side rough. All right, sink this one and you'll win the hole. Oh. All right, here is a look at our par putt. All right, let's move on to the next hole. Your opponent's given you a gift. Don't even have to putt it out. Okay, he's got 2 feet to go here. And that hole will be halved. The third hole on this one, it's a par 3. This is an 8 iron. Oh, this should be fun. Let's see what happens here. Beautiful swing. Yeah, that'll work. Nice approach. Here's a putt from 17 feet out. This putt's moving to the left up the hill. And he needs this to save par. Let's see what happens. Oh. Okay, this putt is around 6 feet out. Good luck here. This is for par. Oh, there we go. It's going to take the hole. Well done. And after that hole, we're all square in this match. And not a long par 4 on this one. Oh, that's too bad. All right, let's see how he does. All right, he's coming out of the first cut of rough here. All right, this one's out of the rough, and it might have too much on it. And second shot here on the 4th. Oh my goodness, you almost hold it. And this putt's going to put him one up. And this one's going a bit to the right. Looks like he's put a good stroke on it. This putt's left to save par. And just a little bit of a break to the right on this, I think. Oh, missed the par. Just a tap. Okay, let's see what the next hole has for us. And that's going to drop, and he will win this hole. And the 5th hole, we have a par 3. And here's a look at their 5-iron. Okay, let's see what you got here. Oh, your approach is heading left. That was pretty. Just barely getting it over the bunker and sticking the green. I like to see it. All right, here we go. This one's for birdie. Oof. And 14-foot putt for him. I think this one's moving to the right. And that will do it for him on this hole. Secured his par. All right, need to get this putt down. This is to have the hole. And that hole's halved. And now for the par 4 6th. Okay, let's launch this next tee shot. What do you say? I think this will end up in the fairway. And from here, he's setting up around 155 yards out. Well, this approach is leaning a bit to the right. Okay, setting up here with an elevated green ahead. Hopefully this will bounce to the left. And he's putting this one for birdie. I think this one's going to go a bit to the left. right by. All right, sink this and you'll take the hole. And this one's going pretty hard right to left. Oh man, hopefully the comeback isn't too bad for you. Okay, let's do this. 13 feet. All right, you've got this one out to the left. Just a little too much power. This is your bogey putt. All right, your opponent's letting you have that putt. Let's head to the next. Okay, and if he sinks this next putt, he will go 2 up. Well, let's regroup before the next tee. See what we can do then. Okay, 7th hole, par 5. All right, here we go. Give it a rip. Let's hit that fairway. Wow, powerful stuff, my friend. All right, he's a bit of it. Well, see you later to that ball. Okay, here's our second shot here on the 7th hole. Let's see what happens. He's in the green side rough. Oh, almost in the bucket. Okay, you need this to win the hole. This one's going left to right. Pretty hard, too. Just a little bit aggressive there. 14-footer. Here's an uphill putt moving to the left. Ooh, almost drained that one for the birdie. Oh, sliding by. And as he lines this up, this will be for bogey. You got this putt to win the hole. Okay, making up some ground on your friend after that hole. Good to see. Okay, let's see what we can do here on the 8th hole. Swinging like silk. All right, let's see how he does here on this hole. And setting up from around 120 yards out. Okay, we may need a little more club than normal here. That green is elevated. Okay, there you go. Okay, let's see what happens. This is his 3rd. Okay, he needs this one to save par. This one's a 3-foot putt. Okay, your opponent's giving you that putt. We can head to the next hole now. And after that hole, we're all square. Here we go. Teeing this one up on the 9th hole. Here we go. Let's see what this guy does. This one's going to get sandy. Well, let's see how he gets out of this one. Five iron on display for this one. And this one's about 125 yards out. All right, if you sink this next putt, you're going to win the match. Let's go. Going up the hill and to the left. Oh, unfortunate. All right, if you sink this, you got the win. Let's just put that in the hole. A big hello to you from myself, John McCarthy. Pleased to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Can't wait. Can't wait for the golf. I can't stress that enough. I'm very excited about the golf today. And it's just going to be the back nine of this one today. All right, best of luck to you. Okay, let's see what you do here. Oh, almost in the jar. Ooh, he almost got that one to go. And this putt drops, you can go one up. Boom, that's what we wanted in there, and winning the hole in the process. Good job. And after the first hole, you're one up. And this is a par 5 hole, pretty lengthy one as well. Fairway has a downslope in the landing area, so keep that in mind. Oh my goodness, you launched that ball. He's ready to tee off. Let's see what happens here with him. And let's see what happens. This is his second. He might end up in the rough on this one. Let's see. All right, that one ended up rolling just barely into that second cut. Here's our second shot on hole number 11. You must be feeling lucky. Taking driver off the turf. Good stuff. Okay, we've found your friend here in the deep rough. Let's see how he does. Here's their 7-iron. All right, here he goes, embarking on a very long journey to the hole. I think this one's going left to right. Okay, drop this and you'll go 2 up on your friend. And as you line this putt up, tilting a little bit to the right. Oh, just slides by. And if he sinks this, it'll be for par. And if you sink this, you'll have the hole. Okay, moving on to the next. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. And we're on the 12th hole of this one now. And the tee shot looks like it'll be safe. Hello there, and welcome to the game that is PGA Tour 2K25. My name's John McCarthy. Looks like we have some match play golf happening at the moment. Hope you have a good round out there. Well, you made good contact with that one. All right, let's see what he does on this one. Bit of an awkward swing. And this one's around 175 yards out. decent approach there. He's in the deep stuff here. He's buried in there. Let's see how he does. Yeah, this one's coming out of the rough, and I don't know if it's going to make it. Okay, here's your chance to go one up on your opponent. I think we got a bit of a tilt to the right on this putt. Ooh, right by. And this putt's around 11 feet out. This one's breaking left to right. And he gets it to go. All right, here's what you got left for par. Okay, moving on. And we are all square after the first hole. And let's see what the second hole has in store for us. Good little shot there. He's looking. Oh, this one's dropping fairway for sure. Okay, second shot here on the second. You'll be all right there. Well, well, let's see how he gets out of this one, shall we? All right, drop this and you'll go one up on your opponent. This one's going, breaks to the right. Then after that, it'll break to the left, I think. Oh, it's going right by. This is what he's staring down to save par. And you'll go one up on your opponent if you can just sink this putt. A bit too much power into that putt. He's got about a 3-footer here. All right, good luck here. This one's for bogey. All right, let's head over to the next hole, see what we can do. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. Now we will tee up on the third hole. Bit of a downslope out there around the landing area in this fairway. This drive is moving. All right, let's see how he does on this hole. Okay, about 185 yards to the pin now for him. And they've gone with the 6-iron on this one. Second shot on the third. Oh, this one might need to sit. Well, turns out you're on the green. All good. All right, he's got a very long putt. Can he do it? We'll find out soon. This one looks like it has a bit of a break to the right. Okay, this putt to go one up on your friend. Going up the hill with this putt, breaking left to right. Ooh. 4 feet left. And ripping out a birdie after bogeying the last. That's what I like to see. And if he can sink this, that's going to have the hole. Okay, safely home with that putt. And that hole will be halved. Teeing up here on the 4th hole. Well, I hope this one holds on to the fairway. All right, this one just barely snuck into that light rough. And he's just about ready to tee off. Let's see how he does. Here's your second shot on the 4th. All right, this is his second. All right, sink this, and that'll be for birdie. Looks like this putt will track a bit to the right. Oh my, that's too bad. And if he sinks this next putt, he'll go one up. It looks like this one's breaking to the left. 5 feet left to go. And here's his look at par. And that'll drop. And that hole will be halved. Let's see what we can do here on the 5th. And let's see how this hole goes down for him. This one's heading to the fairway, I think. All right, time to get out of the bunker. Let's do this. All right, a bit of work left to do here, but we're out of the sand. Okay, this one's about 105 yards out. And this putt is around 23 feet. This one's going to the left. And this putt right here will put him at one up. And he gets the putt to go. And your friend is just one up after that hole. And this one's a par 3 on the 6th. And here's their 8-iron. Oh, let's see what you can do on this one. Oh man, you almost got that chip to go. Here's our second shot on this 6th hole. Oh no, not great. Okay, let's drain this and get our par. Okay, your friend's gonna give us that little putt. That was nice of them. And we'll head to the next. And let's see, he's setting up now, 2-footer. All right, yeah, we'll give him that one and head to the next. And that hole will be halved. And the 7th hole, we have a par 4. All right, let's let her fly. Let's go. Those shots are going to happen to you. Okay, setting up here. Ball is above your feet. Keep that in mind. Got a little fetched up out of the rough here. Not sure it's going to make it. Let's see what he does here. 120 yards out. This one's a little bit long, potentially. Oh, just about dropped it. And if he sinks this, he will go 2 up. Yeah, I think this putt's going to break to the right. Oh! And this will save your par. This one's got a pretty hard break left to the right. And if he sinks this next putt, we're going dormy, folks. All right, he's got it. He's also won the hole. All right, moving along. Okay, we got a par 3, 8th hole. 7-iron on display here. Have a good tee shot. And there we go. Nice little approach shot. This next putt is for the bird. Let's see how he does. Looks like this one's taking a break to the left. Oh. Okay, this putt, and you can win the hole. Bit long on that one. 7-foot putt here. A little bit too firm on that one. Okay, this is for the bogey. And if he sinks this next putt, he walks away with the win. Okay, and he's going to end his round with the par. Well, that's too bad. Your friend will finish this match at 3 up. And you couldn't beat them today, but maybe next time. All right, that's it for me. Hopefully we'll see you real soon. I had a lot of fun out there today. Hi there, my name's John McCarthy, and I want to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Can't wait to see what happens today. I got good feelings. I'm going to leave it there. Not a full round on slate today, just doing the front nine of this one. It's time to do this. Okay, here we go. Let's launch this one out there. Yeah, that's unlucky. And second shot here on the first. That's a shame. This is what our third shot's looking like. And this one out of the rough. I don't know if you're going to make this. Well, let's see how this goes. She's hitting out of the rough. This approach is heading left, setting up here from the deep stuff. This won't be much fun for her. She's hitting out of this bunker. Let's see how it goes. "31 feet from the cup." This one looks like it's turning left to right down the hill. A little too hard. Okay, now you've got this left for the double. All right, your opponent's giving you that one, and we'll take it. Let's go to the next. And if she sinks this next putt, she'll go one up. Your friend will start out at one up after the first hole. And the second hole, we have a par 4. Let's go. Okay, give this a smash. Whoops, that's not great. Ooh, this needs to get legs quick. Okay, she's in the deep stuff. Let's see how she gets out. Okay, careful on this one. We're in the green side rough. And if this next putt drops, she's going to go 2 up. I think this one's going left to right. Yikes, that went right by. Here we go, 24 feet away. And this one looks like it's going uphill and to the right. Just a little too much pace on that one. All right, let's sink this, grab the bogey, and move on. Just, yeah, a little too much on there. And if this next putt drops, she goes to 2 up. And yeah, that dropped on in there, and she will take this hole. And after that one, your friend is 2 up for the match. We've got a par 4 third hole in front of us here. Here we go. Let's let this one go. And that was a tee shot. And from here, she's looking at around 155 yards to the pin. Looks like the sand coming up. And here's your second shot here on the third. Maybe this one will kick to the left. Safe approach, nice. Well, she's in a bit of trouble here. Let's see if she can get out of this greenside bunker. And she has 13 feet to the cup from here.
Oh, that was close.
All right, you'll take this hole if you sink this putt. Okay, your opponent is 1 up after that one. And let's see how things go here on the fourth. Well, here she goes. Going a bit left of the pin. Okay, good luck on this one. It's a doozy. Look at this one, breaking pretty hard to the left here. All right, way closer than you were. Not a bad effort there. This next putt's for her par. I think this putt looks like it's going left to right. Nice putt there. That'll be for her par. 5-foot putt here. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. Teeing it up on the 5th. It's a nice looking tee shot. All right, she's ready to go. Let's see what this hole brings. Here's her second. Heading to the deep stuff here. Okay, setting up here about 140 to the pin. Oh my, she might have this one dialed. Okay, setting up a long one here. That's a bit of an understatement. Let me get my rangefinder out here. I'll see if I can get us a distance. Just joking. Hopefully you can get this close though. We have a par 3 here on the 6th. Now looking forward to this hole. This is very, very sandy. Let's get out of here. All right, we're out of that sand. That's the main thing. And if this next putt goes down, she will go to 3 up. This one looks like it'll break to the right. Oh. Here we go. Let's save par on this one. This one seems to be tilting left to right. Just a little too much power. All right, nice 3-footer to deal with. All right, your opponent's going to let you have that putt. Let's go to the next hole. All right, that one drops on in, and she's going to win this hole. And after that hole, your opponent is up by 3. And now the par 5, 7th hole. All right, bombs away. Let's hit that fairway. Ooh, into the drink. Hello there, and a big fat welcome to PGA Tour 2K25. This is going to get good. We start out today. Hello and welcome. Your one job is to get to that hole as fast as you can and beat the rest of the competition. Let's go. Slowest 3 people will be eliminated. Let's not have that be you. This shot's just about 95 yards to the pin. Oh, that sound means countdown has begun. Oh, countdown's going. Maybe one more chance at this. Come on. Oh, no. Countdown is on, and we're missing putts. That's not a good place to be. This one's tracking. All right, that'll work. We're heading to the next hole. Okay, we've got 3 slots left. Now there's 2 left. Okay, made it through the first hole. Let's see what happens here. And on this hole we have 17 golfers and only 14 slots. Oh, you know what that sound means. Clock is ticking. Time to get a move on. All right, the clock's ticking down. Let's try another shot. Oh my, countdown is on. Maybe we get one more crack. Boom, that one will drop and we are continuing. Nine people left as we tee off on this hole. And on this hole, 2 people aren't gonna continue. And this one's about 190 or so to the pin. All right, chop, chop. Let's get to that hole. The clock is ticking down. Looking very nice. All right, 5 slots remaining in this one. Just 3 left. And that's gonna drop on in. We're gonna head to the next hole. And moving on to the next hole, that last slot has been filled. And counting off the tee, 7 players left in our group. Two people will not continue to the next hole, and you know it could be more if you don't beat that clock. Oh my, the clock is ticking down. We gotta get our ball into the hole. There's still time left, maybe one more chance. Yes, that dropped right in. And someone just snagged that final spot. Moving on. Let's get ready for the 5th hole of this contest. On this hole, we have 5 players in the group and only 3 slots. And just in the light rough at the moment. All right, let's make this a short stay at the beach. Oh my, somebody just started the anxiety timer. Let's get this going. Oh my goodness, during the countdown, missing the putt. Final slot has been filled. You'll have to try this one again. Load up another round of derby maybe. See what you can do next time. Final hole of this one. Let's see who gets to that cup first and who will walk away the champ. Okay, time for us to say goodbye here. It's always hard for me, but I hope to see you back here real soon. We'll get into another Divot Derby. Hello and welcome to this round of Divot Derby. We got to get to that hole as fast as possible. Let's do this. On this hole, at least 3 people are going to be eliminated. And this shot's around 145 yards from the pin. Oh, someone hold out. We got to get going. All right, let's reload, try to get another shot off. Clock is ticking. Well done. We're heading to the next hole. Good stuff. And there we go. Final slot has been taken. Well, we got through that first one unscathed. Let's focus up and continue on our way. On this hole, we have 17 golfers and 14 available slots. Oh, countdown has started. Let's get going. Oh my, just missed the putt. Not a lot of time left. And the putt doesn't go. Maybe one more chance. 6 slots remaining to continue. We got to get going. Okay, there goes the final slot. Moving along. Yes, that's gonna drop. And you know what? You just snuck on in there too. You got the final slot. You will. Continue. Okay, 14 people left in the group. And on this hole, 2 people are gonna get the axe. Well, it's heading towards the hole. All right, let's get a move on. Countdown has just begun. Fantastic work out there. We're moving on. All right, 5 slots left in this one. And now 4 slots left. And that's 2 slots left now. And now just 1 slot left. Okay, moving on. Someone just snagged that final slot. 12 players left in this group. On this hole, at least 2 people will not continue. Oh, someone just drained one, and the clock is ticking. Okay, 6 slots remain. And now 4 left. And now 3 left. Still a bit of time left, maybe another go. Well, you're done here now. All the slots have been filled. Better luck next time. Okay, final slot has been filled. Heading to the next. Okay, let's see who gets to that hole first. That's all she wrote for us here today. Good to be with you, and I hope to hang out with you again at one of these Divot Derby matchups. Hello and welcome to Divot Derby. Can't wait to see you wipe the floor with the competition. Let's go. We're going to have 3 people cut from the competition at the end of this hole. Could be more. All right, let's leave this sand behind us. What do you say? And that clock just started ticking. Let's get to the hole. Oh, the putt won't go. Maybe one more chance. Looking good. Yes, that is what I like to see. Moving on. There we go. 5 slots left here. All right, you made it through the first hole. That's step 1. On this one, we have 12 golfers, but only 10 slots. And setting up around 215 yards out. Looking pretty good. That's gonna work. Always a good feeling when you start that clock. All right, let's sit back, relax, see who gets to the next hole with you. Okay, 5 slots remaining. Ooh, nice little buzzer beater by someone else out there. And that's 2 holes down. Let's keep the pedal to the metal. Okay, we have 9 players in this one and 7 available slots. Okay, about 170 yards to the pin. Oh my, countdown has begun. Let's get her going. Okay, maybe one more crack at this one. Only 4 slots remaining. Well, you might get one more chance at this one. It's getting there. And 3 left. Oh, there's still time left. Maybe we can fire one more putt out there. Okay, we have a new hole in front of us. Let's see who makes it to that cup first. That's gonna do it for me here. Looks like you're heading out. I'll catch you later. Hello there, my name's John McCarthy. It is my great, distinct pleasure to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Let's get into this. I'm going to be honest with you. I do favor the match play as a mode of play. This should be fun. All right, let's crack into this one. All right, give this a rip. Nicely done. You got some good contact there. Got about 125 to the pin. This putt is for birdie. I think this one's breaking pretty hard to the left. And this putt's going to put him one up. Looks like this one's breaking to the right. Ooh, looks like he's put it on a pretty good line. It's still tracking. Oh, and he gets it to drop. And after that one, your opponent is one up. All right, we got a par 5 here on the second hole. Tee shot's looking decent. All right, load up. Let's let this go. I'll take that. Okay, 240 yards out from here. Let's see what this fella does. Okay, green is elevated. All right, setting up now in the bunker. Let's see what you got. All right, grab that putter. Let's get to work here. And if this next putt drops, you'll go 2 up. And swinging this out to the left. Not a bad result from that distance. Here we go, birdie putt coming up. This one should be pretty straight to start off with, and then it goes a bit to the left. Oh yeah, that was fantastic. And that hole will be halved. Okay, this third hole is a par 4. Bunker coming up. All right, let's launch this into the atmosphere, preferably hitting the fairway. Oh man, that was just striped. Nice swing. Okay, he's getting ready to fire away with his second shot. They're going with the 5-iron here. And this one's around $150 to the pin. Well, you're not going to hit every green today. That's all right. Oof. Right by with the chip. And if he sinks this next putt, he's going to go 2 up. And this one's, I think, going left to right. Oh my goodness. Okay, he's got 2 feet to go here. All right, you're going to give him that one, and let's go to the next hole, see what we can do there. All right, let's drop her on in there, save our par, and get on our way. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. And the 4th hole in this one is a par 3. This one's leaning to the right. And let's see what you do off the tee here. Yes, that's a good swing. That'll do for the approach. And he's setting up for a very long putt here. And I think this one's breaking to the left. Ouch, right by the hole. All right, sink this one and you'll win the hole. This one looks like it's moving a bit to the right here. So far, so good. This really looks good. And it drops. Well done. Fantastic putt. This match is all square after that hole. And on this one, the wind is picked up. It's going left to right. All right, you caught the downslope. Let's see how far this baby runs. Okay, there we go. He's ready to let her rip here. Let's see what he does. And from here, we're looking at about 230 yards or so. And that green slopes away from you, so this approach could go a little long if you're not careful. Well, you're doing all right this hole on the green, under regulation. That's good work. And hopefully he can deal with a little sand shot here. And this putt drops, you can go one up. I think this starts off straight enough, then it'll go right. Looking good so far. And the putt goes down. Fantastic work. And just one up on your friend after that hole. Now let's see what we can do here on the 6th. I believe this one's fairway bound. And he's ready to tee off. Let's see what he has. And here he goes, coming out of the deep stuff on this one. This might not be enough out of the rough. Setting up here about 105 from the pin. Great work on the approach. You saw that one, didn't you? Okay, if you sink this, you'll go two up on your friend. I think this one's breaking just a touch to the left. Nicely done. And after that one, you're two up. And the wind will be a factor on this. One's blowing right into our face. And he's ready to tee off here. Let's see how this goes. All right, this one's around 155 yards from the pin. Nothing wrong with that. Safely on the green. And here we go. This is his second shot. Sink this and you'll pull down a birdie. And this one's just slightly going to the right. It could be a good one. Nice putt. That's your fourth birdie of the day. All right, he needs this to go if he wants to have the hole. This one looks like it's breaking to the left. And there you have it. The match is over and you wound up on top of things today. Good work out there. Great golf. Okay, that will do it good stuff out there on the course. Hopefully, we'll see you again soon. Hello there, my name is John McCarthy, and I would like to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. I got good vibes about the day. I think we got good things ahead. And it looks like some match play is on the schedule today. Let's make this a good one. Okay, let's rip this out into the fairway. All right, second shot on the 10th. Oh, look at this shot. That was well played. This shot's about 80 yards out. And this might get rough. Oh my, he almost dropped that chip in there. Okay, he's got 9 feet to go. And the putt drops and he's out of here. Okay, here's your chance to go one up on your opponent. And you're one up on your friend after this first hole. Hole number 11 coming up. That'll do. Okay, he appears to be ready to roll on this one. Let's see how this tee shot goes. Yeah, he's hoping this holds on to the fairway. Okay, this one just made it into the first cut of rough. Second shot here on the 11th. Look at you go. Next putt for eagle. And let's see how he does here in the first cut. And if you can sink this, you'll go 2 up for the match. And after your opponent concedes that putt, we win the hole. Let's go to the next. Here we go now on the 12th. Yeah, that'll work. And let's see how this tee shot fares for him. Here's our second shot on the 12th. And there's a bit of a downslope around the pin. You got to be careful of that. Way to go out there, champ. And this fella has left himself quite a bit of work to do. This is like a week's worth of work he's left for himself, it feels like. This one's going a bit to the right. Ooh, just missed. 5 feet to the cup from here. Okay, your opponent's going to give you that putt. Let's go to the next hole. And this is his birdie putt. All right, let's give your opponent that putt and move on to the next. And that hole will be halved. We've got a long par 4 staring us down on this one. That sounded good. And let's see how he does on this hole. And here we go with his second shot. A little too much to the right. This shot's around 95 yards to the pin. Yeah, nice work. That's a good little approach shot. And now this from 12 feet. It looks like this one's breaking right to left. And the putt drops for birdie. And if this putt drops, the hole will be halved. Oh man. And subpar, well, is it subpar? Really? That doesn't make sense, does it? Subpar result on that hole. Let's see what we can do on the next one. No, I don't think that works. And they are going with the 9 iron on this one. Looking forward to see what you do here. This one's heading a bit right. Okay, on the green safely. Okay, let's see how he tackles this one. It's a very, very long putt. Looks like a bit of a break in this one to the right. Looks like he started this one out right. Still has a chance. Oh, and the putt won't go down. You'll be 2 up on the match if you sink this putt. Oh, come on. Okay, let's sneak this one in for par. Let's go. Okay, if he sinks this, he'll have the hole. Okay, we'll concede another putt here today and move on. And that hole will be halved. And here comes the 15th hole. This one's a par 5. All right, let her fly. Let's see it. Oop, that's no good. Well, still in the rough. That's okay, though. And he'll set up from 240 yards out. Here is their 5-wood. This is out of the second cut here. Approach shot worked out just fine. And if this goes down, they're going to take things all square again. I think this one's moving to the right. Looks like he's put it on a good line.